I mean, I would say it's a regular thing now.
But you're not in their hearts.
I'm not in the heart.
They are looking for survival, but they know that short-term survival will not be the solution to their problem in this country.
If I ask you to the greatest George Weah government, almost 6 years now, what will be percentage-wise as we try to run up? How will you grade this government?
Well, they'll be lucky to get a 47%.
The same?
That's what I think.
I mean, the Minister of Finance tried to build out some IMF record, pull something, how the new currency coming. 5,000 metric tons of rice is in country now. The road from Monrovia to Lupato, you can drive free lanes. Are you great for the 5%?
Why don't you just make an attempt to go to Lufa? Everybody going to Lufa now, they go through Sierra Leone. Most of the people, they go through Sierra Leone. And even now, going through Sierra Leone, just on our side.
I mean, it's the rain season. You can walk through the rain.
You can walk through the rain.
Yes, similar to the RI highway.
Yeah, but
you have to wait for the rain season.
But they don't also work during the dry because they're preparing for the rain season start from the dry season. So if you didn't work during the dry season, the rain season is not going to be good for you.
How can they convince Liberians to give you the presidency? 2023. Joseph,
Joseph,
imagine we call on the True Breakfast Show, folks who have President Joseph Human Boy, her life will be on air.
You better stop practicing that.
So I start greeting you. I don't want to greet the president. I greet President George Weah every morning. So I say, good morning, President Joseph Human Boy.
You better stop practicing that. The Liberians smart.
That boy. So that
in Parliament, this we pay so much, Minister Maite. This minister that we pay so much, Minister Maite, she's sleeping in Parliament, and with that position, she's going to fall. And the minister with a fall, she's still sleeping. She's still, I don't know, what's happening?
That's not a point of order. Take the seat.
No. The minister is sleeping. You can't say that's not a point of order.
No, Josie,
are you condoning people sleeping now?
Josie,
this minister that we pay so much, Minister Maite, she's sleeping in Parliament, and with that position, she's going to fall. And the minister with a fall, she's still sleeping. She's still, I don't know, what's happening?
That's not a point of order. Take the seat.
No. The minister is sleeping. You can't say that's not a point of order.
No, Josie,
are you condoning people sleeping now?
Josie,
This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Oh, yes. This is the part I like. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. A busy Monday. Sometime on Monday become a holiday. Yes, it's a regular Monday. It's a holiday indeed. The birth of Jesus. Christians around the world celebrate this day. The Christmas day. The celebration of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Almost 2,000 years ago. Celebrate this day in a grand style today. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. In this business, no holiday for us. Waking up this morning, and I say, oh my God, it's Christmas Day. When duty comes to order. So let's have some great time on this Christmas Day on the TBS. Last year, it was on Sunday, and we celebrated on Monday. This time around, it's on the Monday. Let's bring in our proverb this morning. Morning does not buy friends. Oh my God. Where is Bobby Addison? Morning does not buy friends. It rents it. When you're out of morning, your lease is up. Be careful of fake friends at political parties. They will betray you during the time of trouble. Bobby Bleeder Addison with this one this morning. Good morning to the 15 counties. The love of liberty matters here. Let justice be done to all. Go on the social media. Wish us Merry Christmas this morning. The morning. Let me get ready. I woke up. Before Marka came in this morning, I woke up 2 a.m. This Christmas is an OPS Christmas. Amen. How much you stand by? Yes, but meanwhile, I want to say welcome back home. Look, the True Breakfast Show last week announced that the president-elect Joseph Boyka will arrive on the eve of Christmas. And that didn't change. And the president-elect on yesterday arrives in the country via Aska Airline, touched down at 5:40 p.m. Yes, at the Rabos International Airport. So we want to say good morning to the president-elect. Welcome back home, nowhere than home. We'll have our own experience, what Michael went through yesterday at the Rabos International Airport. But again, we'd like to say welcome back home, Mr. President-elect. Good morning to President George Weah. You had a great program yesterday. Good morning. Merry Christmas. I'm the former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Merry Christmas. Good morning. And to all peace-loving people of Liberia listening to us, our Southern Listeners Association, good morning. Merry Christmas. Yes, it's great to be on the breakfast show this morning. Having breakfast. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Roberts. Marka Davis, good morning to you. Merry Christmas.
Yes, good morning, O'Neill, and wish you the same. And to all of our wonderful followers, Merry Christmas to all of you as we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. It is great for us to be here to serve you breakfast. And I don't know whether that fortunately or unfortunately we don't have holiday.
Yeah, no in the business. You see, the journalists, the nurses.
Yeah, so we'll always be here. You know, a lot of other people from different areas of work are home with family this morning, but at least we have to be here to do the work of the Liberian people. So it's great for us to be here. Good morning to you, our people of Liberia. There's a mix of feeling, sad moments, joyous movement, and all of that. So, but in the midst of all, God is the greatest, and we just have to move on, like O'Neill always say. So, yes, it's great for us to be here this morning.
See what Bobby said. Bobby said this is our Christmas he got for us. I got my speakers loud for the community people to listen to the show.
Who are that one here?
Yeah, the folks in Dubai were born in.
Who are that one here? Who had that one? Yep. Yes, so good morning. It's great for us to be together
Today's the
again.
birthday of look, Musa Benedict Termo as the female commander.
Oh yes.
Yes. I'd like to say happy birthday to Auntie Binta Ability.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, Binta, today's her birthday. Celebrate well. Binta Ability, happy birthday to you. Professor Richmond Anderson, today's your birthday also.
Okay.
Yes. Good morning to you. Happy birthday, Prof.
Yes, and our friend and brother Abraham Morris.
Okay.
Is also celebrating birthday on today. Yeah, Abraham Morris.
You're putting on celebrate on Christmas. I don't celebrate you. Look, Prof, good morning, man. I don't say good morning. You know, we'll get to the woman and the Binta get that. Well, we'll get to the Prof get that. Prof morning, man. Prof, I don't say morning. Yes,
and all of you celebrate your birthday, celebrating your birthday on today. We wish you all the best. I think you have the best birthday. You know, celebrating
Christmas.
Along with Chris. That is great. We wish you all the best, good health, long life. Yes, and continue to make your contribution to the country in whatever little way you can. You're making a little impact in society. Those who are watching are watching. Don't get tired of what you do to help other people. So. And we say thank you. May God continue to bless you and bless the work of your hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of the politicians, good morning. Merry Christmas. What are you laughing for? I thought what you want to you laughing. All the politicians.
Let me say good morning.
Yesterday was Sheik's birthday.
Yeah, I met Sheikh at the airport, but you know,
he can pass by you.
Yes, but.
Like June passing by July.
Yes, but you know the atmosphere. You know people.
When you're fighting your way through, or you're comfortable, and you pass by you.
I mean, when we'll get to the studio chat, I will tell you. Yes, because yeah, you know, I was getting emotional.
Okay.
You know, about the protocol, but I will tell you more.
Okay, you get there. You definitely get there. Tell us. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Shaw. Abraham Shaw. Good morning to you. Merry Christmas. The family. Mother Fatu Shaw. Good morning. Merry Christmas. And the people of Liberia. Good morning. Welcome with a sound mind this morning. Think well for your country, and let's move this country on. Good morning to the President-elect Joseph Boyka. Merry Christmas, Khartoum, the First Lady. Good morning, Merry Christmas, George. Merry Christmas. Let's see what we have this morning on the TV.
Yeah, so as we go for the menu this morning for the show, let me say good morning to you, Mr. Emmett Hammond. As usual, Merry Christmas to you and the family. Extend my greetings to Mom, like I always call her, your wife. And thanks for what you're always doing. So this morning we'll take the health tip with David Coty. So health tip, I get Christmas with inside. He will get the health tip this morning. Yeah. And we'll also look at the dedication of the PHP Park. They call it the Unification Park. Yes, I think that was a great effort on the part of the government of Liberia. We would like to say thanks to President George. We will talk about that coming up at 9:30 or 8:30 to 9 o'clock this morning. We'll open the lines for your Christmas greetings. As usually we'll do open the lines and we'll talk about it, but you know it will be dominated by this Christmas holiday.
We won't go too high with politics.
Yeah. So and at 9 we'll bring you sports as usual, commercials, and also entertainment. When you will do something about that. And Orange Liberia is the prime sponsor of the TBS, and they have been doing great this festive season. We'd love to say thanks to Orange, the fastest network in Liberia. 9:15 to 10 o'clock this morning, a volunteer group, Rebirth Liberia Incorporated, a non-profit organization, they're fighting the issue of illicit drugs and substance abuse in the country. Schools and community awareness they will be doing. I think something coming up like that.
Yeah.
So they will sit with us this morning to talk about it. Jabo Doyen will be here. Rosetta Ule will also be here. They will be our guests on the show this morning. And yes, this is what we got for you. And let's stick together as you are preparing food and other things, having time with family. You also follow the show this morning. And in the midst of all, the country first, and we must do all we can in our own little ways to contribute to the country. People who got big hands will do big things. People who have small hands will do small things.
And,
but everything will help the
appreciate
country.
whatsoever you do this morning.
Exactly. So
and let me
that's
just
how it
advise
is.
you before David Coty come up. There's a saying the guy will call eat and worry. Don't go crediting too much. Eat and worry. After finish eating, yeah, don't worry how to make some payment. Anyway, yes, this is the Breakfast Show, 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Oni Roberts, Marka did this, running straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. Yes, let's bring you health tip with David Ernest Coty. Yes, David Coty with our health tip is up next. This is man's job is the most...
David is taking his job very seriously, and I appreciate him for that.
I don't got it wrong to you.
David is a great man.
David
is a great man.
Before the health tip, Merry Christmas. Just do one line for us. Merry Christmas. Do any Christmas song you know.
I wish you Merry Christmas. I wish you Merry Christmas. I wish you Merry Christmas. Bring my Christmas today. I'm waiting here. My man.
Do the remix.
My man, I can't do it further than that. All right.
Okay, just go ahead. We won't give you too much hard time. Your uncle is back in country. Go ahead.
Okay, Uncle Joe is here. Yeah, that's right. Uncle Joe is here. And thank God that he's back. Merry Christmas to Uncle Joe and to everybody else listening to me, including the both of you in studio. Today, our topic is sinus infection. Sinusitis or sinus infection is one of the major reasons for bad breath. I repeat, sinusitis or sinus infection is one of the major reasons for bad breath. I told you before in details that gum disease can cause bad breath. I also told you the hole in your teeth, especially the one in the back called the wisdom teeth or molars, the one you can chew on, when it has hole in it, food drop inside, red screen fish or whatever, when it gets rotting, you'll have bad breath. I also told you about dirty tongue. 90% of the problem with bad breath comes from your tongue because of the millions of bacteria on your tongue. So when you're brushing your teeth, brush that tongue properly, especially the back part. I didn't say under your tongue, but when you're brushing the top part of the back part of it, brush it properly always. Now, bad breath also comes from sinus infection. But first, what is sinus or what are sinuses? Sinuses are air-filled spaces in the head or the skull. Inside your head, your face part, there are 4 sinuses there, 2 up and 2 down, right over your eyes. 2 are located above your eyes and in the forehead. The other 2 are located below your eyes and behind your cheeks. Now, what is the purpose of the sinus, or what are the purpose of the sinuses? They protect against infection and humidify the air before it enters the lungs, which means it can purify the air before the air enters the lung. That's the job of the sinus or the sinuses in your head. 4 spaces whole, where it has air inside. It can filter the dirt. You know, you sit on over in KK or over motorbike, the dust and all this kind of thing. It is the sinus or the sinuses that can help to prevent those things. Now, you need to go to the hospital. It's important. This is my main mission here, to encourage you to go to the hospital and meet with what they call the ENT doctors, ear, nose, and throat. They will be able to go through those things. They knows everything and tell you exactly what your problem is. But if you sit at home, you will not know whether your bad breath is coming from your mouth, your tongue, your gum, or the sinus. Please go there. They call them otolaryngologists. Gologists. Those are people who take care of the ear, eye, nose, and all those kind of things. Go there today and find out what your main problem is. You're not the only one. Many people are suffering from bad breath. Remember this. And in fact, before that, some of the ways to avoid sinus infection are to have clean hands, always. Clean your hands always. Avoid close contact with people with cold. Don't smoke. So if you're a Kushin who can smoke Kush, stop. It can give you problem. Stay hydrated. Always try to drink water. Now let me close by saying, remember this. The body is made of 60% water. When you sleep, naturally, you lose water. While you are sleeping, you lose water, and you need to replace them. Replace the water. So it is good to drink water in the morning, but follow the rules. There are 3 major rules that you need to follow in the morning. Number 1, in fact, that's the only way you will get a health benefits. Number 1, rule 1, wait for 15 or 20 minutes before you drink water in the morning. Don't just get up one time, you grab one bag of water, straight in your mouth. No. You wait for 15 to 20 minutes. God fixed this machine in a special way. Oh, God is wonderful. This body you have is a special thing that God has done. So the body has to be adjusted before you drink the water. Rule 2, drink before you brush your teeth. The saliva is very, very important. Remember, I talked about it before, and I will come back another time to talk about it. That's why I will always come back to talk about issues that are passed before so that you can remember them. The saliva is very important for your stomach. So don't brush your teeth before you drink. Before you brush your teeth. Rule number 3, and that's the last rule here. Do not drink the water in a galloping way. You just grab water, the whole bottle, and just fill up your stomach. No, it will not help you. Drink it sip by sip, small, little by little. You get the benefit. So that way of grabbing water, I tell you, they've got 2 bags, so we will just pour up your stomach. It's not good. Yeah, thank you for clearing your throat. Oh, no, I'm finished. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, David, quickly before I would like to know what are you eating this morning for Christmas?
Gravy. My cassava fish is in the box, and it was fried yesterday.
Who fried?
Hola, my girls.
Is it possible you put it on the line saying it's Christmas? Let's say good morning to them.
So they have not come. You remember the other day they talked to you and O'Neill tried to make some joke out of it. And I don't care about that. That's your bit. You can say anything you want to say. They will be here by 10 o'clock. And when they come, they're going to do my grave.
They come by 10 and leave what time?
Anytime. This is my compound. I built this place. It took me 18 years to build this beautiful compound.
Do you have boys too?
Boys? What do we make?
Derek, before you go quickly, your uncle returned to the country on the eve of Christmas. I mean, when the Christmas of you go, you know from the eve. Joseph Boyka returned. Your uncle Joseph Boyka, the president, returned home yesterday.
From what we saw in the United States, I can say to you, when your Christmas will be good, you know from the eve. My brother, prosperity coming. I can tell you this for free. Goodwill and prosperity coming. Those things that I saw in America, the #1 country in the world. The kind of people that my uncle, y'all can call him President Walker. I call him Uncle Joe.
When you visited your uncle?
The time you can yet. I told you before, y'all who the strangers, you're rush there. We the family members will get out at appropriate time. The first family, Uncle Joe. And
after being expelled.
Radio expulsion is different from real expulsion. That expulsion they did to me in 2017 for supporting Mills Jones was just radio talk. Only one radio station, it didn't even go over. So I consider it like CDC chairman can say liquor talk. So that ain't gonna hold. I'm back home. So nobody expect me. That radio talk, I'm not gonna mind it. I am a bona fide member of Unity Party.
Okay.
Do you know that my program ELBC, the name has changed?
What's the name?
Oh, it used to be called Flashpoint, the voice of the coalition. Now it's Flashpoint, the voice of national unity. But man, we cheat according to time.
I know.
Yeah, the voice of national unity.
Okay, so
Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you. Before I have a little boy here and I'm the little champion. I can beat these girls like nobody business. But I also have a checker boy here. It's just here for now because no man will enter my yard to play checker here. They will not waste your time.
Why not?
Why? I don't have for handsome people to come in my yard. People like you and Oni would never come here. You want to come, you come in the night. Well, they will not see you. The others I will come here. I can only 3 journalists I can allow to come in. They can come in a day in my absence or let them come anytime.
Who are they?
I will call the name only for the both of you to hear, not for the public.
Okay.
Clarence Jackson, Christopher Salif, ugly Loma face there, Quincy T. They have the man here look like plate, they hang on him. So those kind of people, but you can never come here. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
They want to say morning. Let's say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. So what's to be preparing for David, Uncle David?
And I know your business. Look, man. Goodbye.
Yeah. David Koti.
Mr. Koti, that case.
Yeah.
During that case. Yes, that was it for the health tip. Yeah, that was the health tip with David Koti, even though he clamours with a lot of other issues, which
like Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas thing. Yeah,
but
that is very important.
Yeah, so let's go into business right now. Again, we want to say Merry Christmas. It's 6 minutes down, 8 o'clock. This is the True Breakfast Show on 96.1. In this business, there is no holiday for us. We every morning serving breakfast. Bobby say, yeah, you get palm butter. Okay. Anyway, the crew posted Namu Chopo. Anyway, yes, yesterday, His Excellency President George Weah, dedicated the Invisible Park. You say visible? The PHP Park.
That's a unification park.
Yes, he termed it as the Unification Park. Very beautiful. Yes, I was not in attendance, but from the videos and pictures I saw, from the PHP, that area at the back of the BTC barrack used to be like a real garbage center, dump site. None of us have in mind that this area is going to be, upgraded. What President George Weah had done. But again, I said to myself, I think the project came late. Yes, that's what I said to myself. Yes, it was just late. Josh, your fingerprint is there. Liberians will go to the Invisible Park to Elfie there. Now they'll go to also to the PHP. Yes. Just that the project, it came a little bit too late because that project was just around 1 year. It's a 1 year project. So you have 6 years. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. The young people now will have area to go and entertain themselves. This is what we want our leaders to do. When the political power reach, we'll put it there. When development comes, we'll heal it. That area, you can compare it to other areas in Africa. Yes, you have gym, you have, different. Just the only thing here is that the maintenance aspect. President George, you have done extremely well. Today, you go to the Invisible Park, the latrines, some of them, the doors cannot open or mess up. Those of you who are there as head, good thing I come, yes, but let's maintain it. Let's maintain it. And for one president, Ellen is actually aging up now.
Of course.
Ellen is actually aging up.
Yeah.
Ellen Johnson is aging up, She struggled to walk, but the senses, the brain's still there. She show up and tell George Weah, thank you so much. Thanks for all you have done. And this is definitely for the young people, the youth, those are all who love the soccer, who find ourselves weekend holidays, but just that the project came a little bit late, but it's good, and we should maintain it. Let's maintain it. Let's keep it up. Yes, because to have a practice section now, you have to pay, and the money is there actually intended to give back salary for those who maintain the place, but just to the maintenance aspect now, I'm so worried about.
Yes, again, let me join on you to say thanks to the government of Liberia, through the president for that initiative. I think we have the Invincible Park now. We have the Unification Park. These are all recreational activities or facilities that people can go there and have fun, play games and all of that, stress-free. I think is very important. Again, it is very much essential for us to pay key attention to maintenance, like you mentioned. Sometimes you build some of these beautiful structures, and then in 6 months, 9 months before you look, everything is looking awful. So we want to really place emphasis on maintenance. Yes, that's one of our problems. We have the infrastructure here, but to maintain it, that is you see the Ministry of Finance building. Okay, that kind of thing that we're talking about. Maintain these infrastructures, it will be good, but you cannot have it and use it any kind of way and just so you see the Invincible Park, people are complaining about some of the facilities there, bathroom and all of that. So let's try to make it beautiful. You can make it beautiful for just 3 months before you look it looks somehow. So yeah, we want to say thanks to the government of Liberia. At least we have recreational centers where people can go holidays and other days and have fun.
We look
That is
forward
great.
for some coming to Painesville, where Marka they will not have to go way central
I
time.
tell you, yes.
You know, so
Yes.
the too much pressure now on the Invisible Park will drop because people have to
Exactly.
leave from Ghanaville, from Cinco, from Painesville to go to the Invisible Park. Now,
Yeah.
Central Monrovia people now will focus on the PHP.
Yes.
Yeah, so look forward for government now is continuing to right. When Joseph Boka, I mean, not gonna read it now. We'll look for Boka on the project too that will help.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a good one. And Liberians, let's celebrate. This is a side of politics. This is a development. Now the PHP now have what we call, what's the name they give it?
Unification
The
Park.
Unification Park. Yes, it's a good one. Josh, I mean, we remember you for this. Wherever you're driving through the airfield, you look at the Invisible Park, you say, yeah, this is a production of money. You know, I mean, yes, but let's move on. Yesterday, a week or so, we announced on the TBS that the president-elect Joseph Boyka will return on the eve of Christmas. Exactly, the time didn't change. So that interview we had with Charles Snyder was a good one. We announced to Liberians that your president, the man who you voted for, will return to the country on the eve of Christmas. And exactly, Joseph Boyka touches down the RIA via ASCII at 5:40 late evening hours. And schools of Liberians were invited. My colleague Marka Davis was one person along with other media colleagues. Because normally when you have a high power official, coming in the country, it's good for the journalists to go. Exactly. The reason why the media went to the RIA, Joseph Boyka left on the 1st of December. Remember, December 1. Just 6 or 7 days to our next certification program, right? So Germany was so curious why the vice president and now the president-elect were not in country. But the opportunity was not given to meet the president. The same thing CDC did over the past. I mean, this is why I love the TBS for. What CDC did when George Weah arrived in the country every time, what happened yesterday with the United Party folks? Marka Davis, you want to see.
Yes, exactly. So before we can talk about the arrival and the experience and all of that, I think firstly let me say welcome back to the country, President-elect Joseph Boakai. In 2018, after the inauguration of President Weah, if I can, my memory can set me. Okay. And some pundits say at the time, why is it that the criticism that came first? Now, after the election, after the runoff election, Boakai went to the United States. Yes. I think that he went to the United States. It is not any less important to go to France, though. Understand that Liberia's traditional ally is the United States. Most of the things we do in this country, we always have huge support from the U.S. government. The president-elect, according to information and press releases or dispatch that we got from the U.S., met with several persons, including the head of the International Monetary Fund, officials at World Bank, State Department officials, also met with the head of USAID, one of the institution that supports a lot of Liberia projects in Liberia.
Greensfield, all of that.
Yes, also the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. So that is very important. I think it is good that he went back to the U.S. and met with key stakeholders there. It is good for Liberia. It's good for the relationship between the U.S. and Liberia. On yesterday, the president-elect touched down. I never really used to go to the
Yeah,
airport
right.
when President Weah travels and come back. Yes, to be fair with you.
Yeah, you are seeing
Because
videos, you are watch live.
yes, because I've never taken assignment at the executive mansion as a reporter. No. So as a media person, you knew the protocol supposed to call for a tete-a-tete with the press when the president-elect arrives. So we went there. We were given courtesy. I will not lie.
On yesterday,
yes,
in numbers.
Yes, yes, we were there. But I think the protocol. I have problem with the protocol because normally when the leader arrives, the head of the country arrives, even though he's not being inaugurated yet. On the red carpet, you will walk in a very organized manner. No, the officials who have come to receive you will stand in line and you will shake their hand in a very unique way. But yesterday, I think the security protocol was bad. When the president-elect came, when he arrives, to pass through and greet the entourage that have come or the people who have come to receive him, almost all the partisans turned to video journalists.
Wow.
Yes. And the walkway, the corridor for the president-elect to pass and greet the officials who have come to receive him, it was very difficult to the extent that the security and the supporters were tussling over just a pathway for the president-elect to pass. In my opinion, I think the president-elect was exposed yesterday. In my opinion, that's what I'm saying. Even the media people could not have the opportunity to show a view of the president walking, the president-elect walking through and shaking hands with people who have come to receive him. To the extent that for him to enter the terminal, it became another tussle ground again. Okay, Madam Sarah Bensler-Yanti, Sheikh Kuyata, these people, for them to even enter, these were dignitaries, these were top officials. They should have a free pathway to enter with the president-elect. But because people were fighting over the door, look, Liberian people, the election is over. United Partisans, the election is over. This man is the president-elect. I expected yesterday that
a formal protocol.
Listen, a formal protocol where members of the joint presidential transition team
to usher him in.
Okay, executive of the Unity Party and a couple of other dignitaries from other sectors would just go and easily receive the president, walk through, shake hands, move with him in a very civilized way into the terminal, have one-on-one engagement with the press.
So that didn't happen. Before you continue, the media had access to the president-elect. I mean, to see one or two.
So, like I'm saying, some of us who were not able to fight, we did not enter. I think at least 3 or 4 media guys who really fought hard were able to enter. And I think the president let her like less than 3 minutes talk with them, and that was it. But I think that protocol yesterday, to the extent that people were fighting, I was afraid that the glass door was going to break. That was so bad.
Why?
So the next time the president-elect is traveling, the protocol must take key note of what happened yesterday. I think it was bad.
I'm seeing in the chat room people phone got missing.
Yes,
all of that.
Yes, okay. a lot of phone. On you, I'm telling you, people were struggling their way. You know, some people will feel that it is too much love, but no, security matters. You see, 2 permanent persons lost their phones yesterday. I don't want to say it was stolen because I didn't see suspect. Okay, a lady, before she came to herself, her phone was gone.
You don't know who is who.
Another guy who is a security. That is funny about it.
Security man got missing. But again, we're not saying this in a bad faith.
It's not in a bad faith.
It's not in a bad faith.
I am saying this, that the next time the protocol should be observed in a way that the president can come from the plane, walk through the red carpet, greet the people peacefully. Stop carrying too much partisans. Tell them, oh, the man coming, people going to receive him, come home. So you want to speak to the president, you go to the house, when you reach, you speak to him. You can go photo the airport like that and make everything to look the way it looked yesterday. To me, it was not fair.
So I'm here thinking, you know, the inauguration, there's two ways anyway. There are a lot of folks who are saying that Marka will not return, I mean, before the inauguration. So there is this group in my own thinking, that this group is here is going to welcome in, you know, in a good face, say, yes, it's good that you're back home. Then there is this other group also, who I think is also seeing attention. That when Marka sees my face, you know, mind you,
you saw a lot of placards yesterday. Taylor Union,
all of that,
Sweepers Union with the banners everywhere. Well, fine, that could be a tradition or culture what normally happens. But I mean,
so protocol there should be in the sense that look, this man should have a VIP walk. Look, in the media, we are member of the Fourth Estate. We are the one who take the information to the public. It's not possible, even if you're a partisan, to go live. You're not journalists.
You're
not journalists.
There's no popularity contest here.
No, man.
You know, people look. Let me tell you, if people doing something and you say you want to do it differently, do it differently. I see most of you copying almost the same thing the CDC have been doing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes,
that's what happened. There's no need to criticize George. When George touched down, right? The same thing.
Come differently.
Yeah,
please come differently. We are seeing a semblance. Come differently.
The way Eugene used to do. Okay, certain journalists ask questions. You, and when, right? This will be the same thing. Like you put me in the traffic now. I know I'm not a police officer to direct our traffic. I'm going to mess the traffic up. You're not journalists. So then why you invite the media, man, to have a coverage? This is a president-elect. So going forward, man, next time, and this is a sign to the inauguration, just what you are seeing at the RIA. If proper care, proper plan is not done well, what happened in 2017 during the inauguration ball when George Weah going to the executive pavilion? He didn't even make 1 minute self, was too much for him. Because at the inauguration, you have foreign dignitaries that will come in your country. This is when you have the opportunity to have conversation. Election campaign and thing finished, man.
You have made a man president already.
Give the man a chance to work.
Yeah, give him your support in whatever way you can do. They too much of everybody want to show their face. No, it will be the old thing. It will be the same thing. I know one new bottle.
Yeah.
Yes.
The old thing.
Everybody want to show their face.
Joe, we have told you that all the ministers that you see are standing, want that handshake, you know, probably to see my face.
Yes, you know. That was,
but I feel sorry. Yeah, man. You let Marka then leave on a Sunday, go way through the RIA. That how we're looking at a banger highway.
Our late questions we carry to ask. They let me have food right back.
But who say do
well? Because it was important. Sometimes Liberians want to know. Here there have been different kind of statements being made. The president let travel for medical reasons, for surgery.
Why you prepare your phone? So, like what you have said, if United Party don't take time, the CDC will be the same thing. When you see people point out certain journalists to ask George Weah question, that's what happened. Marka, Spoon is not your only television. Let me just say this. I'm pushed to say this out. Spoon is not your only television. I'm sorry to say this. Joseph Marka. I mean, maybe he's not aware. You have lots of media, and I'm in chat rooms when I'm seeing this coming. One media institution cannot run you throughout the country. You should have this on mind. That when this other institution is not here, you can't do this. I mean, going forward, this is a cue to the inauguration. That's how it will be overcrowded if proper care is not put in place. Y'all made the mayor president already. Joseph Marka is president already.
Y'all take your own campaign hard. The same thing you were telling citizens in 2018, 2019. You say you're in campaign mood. You're still looking at your in campaign mood too.
Same campaign mood.
Yeah. Everybody want to show face. Let me tell you, not everybody will work in government.
Not possible.
Not everybody will work in government. You'll be surprised that some people who are even leading campaign in counties and districts, they will not surface.
Oh yeah.
The president already said he didn't come to run this government on party line or friendship or family. He said he's looking for, I'm not saying people or partisans are not competent and qualified, but he said he's looking for competent and qualified people who will deliver on the RS agenda. It's not just because you can wear green. No, you start overdoing.
And Marka, I'm pushed to say this. You see why the Christmas is so tight? Everywhere you turn up, you ask someone for a
You
handout.
want to ask the president, say, the way people say
You-
salary business or how now, why the priority say when you take over.
So this issue, I think everybody's seen the city. Anywhere you turn, ain't easy. Do you know why? The Christmas just falls. What we have gonna have outgoing official going out of government very soon. 90 to 95%, if possible, I put to 98% of those who are working George Weah government are going out. So all what they have worked for, the holding tight to it. Y'all see one of the main reason why you see the Christmas is so tight. They will quote you all your friends there. 98% of them are going out. So the late thing they got now, they hold tight to it. Bam. On the other hand, the United Party have not appointed anybody in government. So everybody now on their own. That's how the whole country looking like. Despite Christmas, sharing, giving, and thing, that's how the whole city. 98%. Most of you know some of them don't go to work again. So all the thing they have worked for the last 6 years, they hold tight to it. They've been holding for me and my family. And on the other hand, the president-elect will be after the inauguration, January 22. January 29, when the first batch of nomination come out, then you start to see who's going for. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Well, take this criticism in a good form. It's a constructive one. Don't feel that we have anything personal. No. We have been on this network, trying to balance it. Tomorrow I'll be looking at, we'll look at the speakership. Kofa, Fonati, and Richard Kuhn, right? Okay. Reasons. Why should we go for Jeremiah, Richard Kuhn instead of Fonati Kofa? I'll give you 10 reasons why we'll prefer Richard Kuhn than Fonati Kofa. And I mean, there's a trending video on the social media that if Fonati Kofa is elected as speaker, there will be serious conflict of interest. He's a lawyer at the Maritimes. He's a lawyer for the Central Bank. There are more than 5 institutions that this person who wants to be speaker. There'll be a serious conflict of interest. So if Fonati Kofa, you really love to be speaker, give opportunity to other law firms. Let them take over this institution. Otherwise, we'll have a serious conflict of interest. We can have our speaker who is a lawyer for the Maritimes. Remember, at one point in time, the Maritime left this country over high power dedication, and it was headed by a lawmaker. Can you imagine this? Anyway, that's for tomorrow. Let's bring some few calls up. We'll get a lines activated. All you do is just send Christmas greetings this morning. Merry Christmas. Try to share. It's good. Even if the fast nickel is better than a slow down, the policeman will say the fast nickel, everyone sure, fast nickel better than slow down. Yes, let's get a lines activated. Merry Christmas in place of speak to your leader segment on a True Breakfast Show. 0770-153-265. Yes, that's line 1.
And 0770-202579. Got a first caller here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka, David, and O'Neill.
Good morning.
I call from the capital bypass, and I'm Nelson Gowa. Let me applaud you guys from the starting of the election to the end. You did extremely well. I just called this morning to send season greeting to Ambassador Joseph Marka, his wife, and the entire team from the United States of America, and to Liberian across the border. I think today we'll be celebrating the Christmas. Let us do it peacefully and respectfully. So from me to you guys, so I wish you guys the best, And Labro first, Labro last.
Okay, we yell.
Yeah, right. Am I Hamo?
Good morning.
Okay. Yeah, Bobby, hold on.
Good morning, Marka, and good morning, O'Neill.
Good morning.
My name is Emma Hamo, and calling from my resident in Canada. Let me use your platform to say Merry Christmas to the RSCR family, and also to my wife who was pastor yesterday in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
To the president-elect and to the outgoing president. We call for the president and give us strength. I will put our country power in the positive direction. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to start the baptism, GB.
Yes, Bobby Addison.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Well, I called this morning to say Merry Christmas to my family. My strong and hardworking wife, Elizabeth Jeda Kamo Addison, and the rest of the kids. to you guys in studio, thank you for the good work. To my boss, Speaker Bobby Chambers, we want you to keep hope alive. Don't lose hope. I'm not going to extend greeting to the CDC or to the National Patriotic Party, NPP.
Oh, you going back?
I've been with NPP long ago.
Okay, so why you not extending Christmas greeting to the CDC?
Disenchanted.
Okay.
I've got my reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not cooperating with my boss.
Okay.
Yes. So to all members of the
When you say cooperating now, I'm a bit confused. In what means?
we should not preach politics today.
Okay. No, but you don't want putting it there now. Anyway. Okay. Save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow, Bobby.
Thank you. I will ceasefire.
Yeah, ceasefire. Return to
tomorrow,
base.
tomorrow we'll give you some rounds.
We'll give you rounds.
Enough time because we tend to be disgruntled now on CDC.
Oh.
No.
To all members of the National Patriotic Party, good morning to all of you.
Okay.
I pray that you're well this morning. And to all media, I want to say good morning and thank you very much for the hard work made to the guys at Troop FM. You have been transparent and you continue to be. Thank you. We hope and pray that the palm bottle that we got water and being too hard, I can invite you guys this morning to come and eat.
Okay.
I say you thanks for your teeth is not strong. Only Marka teeth strong. You can swallow cheap.
How about David Cody? Thank you, Bobby. So let's go to David. I pick two. Marka pick two. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you, my good friend and brother, Oni Ramos and Marka in studio.
Okay. How is Nima this morning?
Saturday is relatively calm, and Nima is also relatively calm.
Okay.
Everything is moving quietly. People are preparing their Christmas food to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, but for me, normally I observe every Monday. I observe it as a holy day for me.
Okay.
Where people are from the Muslim background, so every Monday I do my fast. So by the evening I'll do my fast. We're having a Christmas food also.
All right. Still serving name back.
Let me say good morning to the best African president to be, Ambassador Joseph Nima Gokai, and the deputy speaker to be Honorable Musa Hassan Benedict. Let me say Merry Christmas to you guys, and we are so happy to see this day, and we say welcome back home to our president to be, Ambassador Joseph Nima Gokai. It was unfortunate some of what he did to the airport.
You see it now, the whole country will come to the airport. Don't remember we're talking the thing now. The whole country will come now. I see you, yeah. I see you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Again, let me
slip
pick
off the
this.
line.
Yes.
I've been speaking up a bit for long.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka Davis.
Good morning.
And let me say good morning to Rivera O'Neill. This is Harry Taylor. And I speak to you from District 3, most of our country this morning.
Okay.
I'd like to wish the Karasia family this morning a Merry Christmas because this is the day to celebrate Christ, and particularly the true breakfast show team. You, Marka, Rivera O'Neill, Augustine Sa, Corey Stanga. I want to wish all of you Merry Christmas, and also I want to wish my boss, Patrick Kumoya, Merry Christmas this morning, also to my President Weah, and incoming President-elect, President-elect Ambassador Parker, Merry Christmas as well. And also to all of my family this morning, to the entire country, everyone in Nigeria, Merry Christmas.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
We have Senator Prince Johnson live with us this morning. Good morning to you, Senator Prince Johnson. Merry Christmas.
I worshiped at his church yesterday.
Merry Christmas to you and all of the rest who listen to me this morning.
Great.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Is this Christmas different from other years you counted, Senator Johnson?
Definitely, it is different. You know, Liberia has been facing governance, and God did not want that bad governance to continue up to the birth of Christ and after, and the new year. So God truly changed the system for the good of the Liberian people. So we are going to now enter the new year with a new regime, new policy, you know, new administration. And we thank God for that. There will be no more no. It is the government of the Liberian people rescue missionary.
Senator Johnson, man.
Senator people,
Missionary
Senator, what you eating this morning? Christmas Day, Senator Prince Johnson. Is it possible he makes GB Ogusi?
Okay.
Senator, are you in county or are you in Monserrate or are you going back Nimba?
I'm in Monserrate and they opened yesterday from the States. So we all have to be around to welcome him, pray for him. So I will go to Nimba for the new year to spend it with my people who stood their ground, the first round and the second round. Had it not been for Nimba, there would have been a different thing today. But we thank God that God used Nimba as a vessel to bring this change we have now.
Senator Marka and I coming after the show to the house this morning. Yes, we'll come in. We see the senator for a very long time. Yes, you see, there's a good friend this morning. That's good. Is it you on the 134? Okay. All right, Senator. Merry Christmas, man. Have a good day. Okay. Great. Yes.
This one?
Yeah, speaker. Go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning.
Speaker.
My name is Aman Post on the day, not Jonathan Association from the District of the State. Let me use a way plan to say Merry Christmas to all Liberians. It is our hope and prayer for the prosperous new year. Having said that, let me just speak a little bit about what you raised relative to the upcoming speaker election.
We'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, let lead the political. Yeah.
Just to tip you a little bit.
Okay.
If it was never a conflict of interest when Vladimir was serving as a
no, let leave it, please, Chief. Let's stay off for tomorrow, please.
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Good morning, Marka. Let me say good morning to O'Neill. And let me say Merry Christmas to every Liberians, and especially the people of Nima. Let me extend my Christmas greeting to them. I'm Daniel Johnson from Hartbelt Firestone. O'Neill, Marka, for me, the level of professionalism you people practice to Truth FM, I'm not surprised. Because you as a journalist, you can get your own feeling, but I know Truth FM will not allow you to derail the integrity of the station. I'm very much excited, and you people keep it on. Thank you people for maintaining the peace. Every day pushing peace. Merry Christmas, you people enjoy. And O'Neill, when you see Marka dress code yesterday, I think Marka want to be a diplomat.
The man dressed for Baka. They didn't allow the man to even read. Remember how the full fest? I didn't see the first one.
I done at the airport yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel. Let me take Big Brother Austin. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. This is Austin Batu. I call from Secretary Nima County.
Good morning, sir. Great joining us.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate you guys for the professional work you've been doing so far. And we have reached this point. I want to do this as a special Merry Christmas for my senior senator of Nima County, Prince Johnson. And of course, my media consultant at True FM, Christopher Salih.
Okay.
It's a very special one to all of you at the True FM. I want to urge you guys to share your editorial policy with the substations, your substations in the rural area. Sometimes when we listen to the other stations around here, their way of doing things very different from you guys.
Okay.
So please try to share that with them on this side. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
The feedback.
No.
They're funny and tell us more messages I get it. Tomorrow I get 10 reasons why funny. Yes, this is the breakfast show. 20 minutes up to 9 o'clock. Let's say happy birthday to Binta Ability. Today's your birthday. Enjoy your day well. Professor Richmond Anderson, Merry Christmas and happy birthday to you. Give more calls 0770-153-265. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Rawa and Marka.
Morning, go ahead.
I'm Natalia Sienna, through training from FDA and as well. Okay, thank you ever so much, and Merry Christmas to you people. Job well to appreciate all of the sacrifices are making our institution. We hope that God keep on bringing you more.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Nat. What's it a bam, bam, bam? No, move from your monitor, please. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, I'm hearing myself in the background. No, sorry. I will tell you sorry by letting you go. Hey, Chris Boy, Abraham Shaw, and then you come and give me feedback. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, you live. Go ahead. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I need to be and one of your family. No, I just want to be very careful. Having the
Okay. All right. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Go ahead. Pick the call.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka and O'Neill.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. This is Momotio. I call from Pings. Uncle Marco, I want to thank all of you for the level of professionalism on the station, and I want to extend a Merry Christmas to both of you and a happy, prosperous New Year as we get to the New Year. I pray that God be with you, protect you, and keep you strong and intelligent to give a reliable, credible, and information in which the Liberian people deserve. And once more, happy New Year and Merry Christmas to the entire Cuban family and to my fellow Liberians and to President-elect Joseph Walker. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Christmas celebration all over the world. Yes, let's see if I can get us caught on the line. Move from your monitor. I will appreciate that. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, George, Christopher, we're going to check him.
On the office of.
Hey, you don't put that one there. That office that's stingy. Remember Josh, hold on. Stingy office. That office is stingy office. Go ahead. Mama, go ahead. Lead that in the commentary. Go ahead. Mama, go ahead.
Okay, let me say, I just say thank you guys so much for the way you're doing on station. Thank you all to present. You guys have performed well, and no one all the way you guys performed. And also, let me say the credit to all the members of Jones and not only my who Allah or private place our district by the country. Have a good day and have a good Christmas.
Man, give you people can celebrate one way. Once you're not from the content, they can't identify you. That whole man, the whole man give you count, that's how they're looking like. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Yeah, please don't hold the line. Please don't hold the line. 9 o'clock we'll go for a musical break and drop you some Christmas cards until 9:15. Don't hold the line, please. Let's see who can pick this question up. Oh, man, give you content. How they looking? I'm adding his other thing. All the there in that content. Man, give you enough on that. You on your own. Let's see. Good morning. Yeah. Let me return. Go ahead. Call from Saclay, PA.
Yeah, and I want to do a special certificate for the Minister of Post and Telecommunication, Tuna, and Sunday. We want to say thank you again over the years. You've been very competent, very general in informing the public, and we hope you will really, really continue so that other people can benefit from you. So thank you for your family. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting you, and we hope you will really continue to bring that girl to us. I don't know the best way ever that nobody will be adequate will be compared to everyone's journey. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the gatekeeper of society. We are.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning to you. My name is Emmanuel, son of God, going around the story. Yeah, every day, like this is sure somebody. And I also use your platform to say very good. Definitely, yes, my you just follow you just at a point. You buy something, you get $5 on the SBI. And to my love and caring sister, Blessing Spano, Abigail Spano, Richard Spano, and
I request long.
Spano.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the request.
Yeah, I request long. Nice one. Let's see who's on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. This is Jesse calling from Kakata, Canterbury Farm.
Kakata. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I want to say Merry Christmas and prosperous year to the children, family, especially the team, Marka and you. Also to Christopher Seri and his team. I want to say Merry Christmas to you. Also to our two senators. I want to say Merry Christmas and prosperous year to them. And give a special treatment to my daughter, my princess, today her birthday. I want to say a very Christmas birthday to all. She is Rita equally.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
0770202579.
Manage your expectation on this Christmas.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't go too high.
I don't
Manage
buy
it.
managing the bow.
Yeah, don't
Good
buy.
morning.
Managing it all.
Good morning.
Thank you, Marka. I'm here to see what I've called from Hamel.
Okay.
Let me say Merry Christmas to you and you. But I called me to extend my sincere thanks and appreciation of you guys at RCR, especially two of you, for your level of professionalism in your broadcast. They help me to keep the peace. You're always to preach peace. Peace. Everyone can follow you guys from Hamel. So really, I really like that. And at least the election went peacefully.
Okay.
And the editorial policy order, I like it. You can think everybody, you guys don't discriminate. The one thing I admire about the station.
Okay.
So I want to thank you very much, and God will bless you and usher us in 2024.
Thank you. God bless you, my young man. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Marcos. Good morning, O'Neill. I'm Samuel Rao calling from Makivi, Country Congotans community.
Okay.
Give you a congrats.
Marco, I thank God for your life. The whole of last month, you feel like you were on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thank God that you are well now. But I extend my Christmas greeting to all Liberians. The biggest thing is we shouldn't get high expectations. By God greeting will be better for us. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Parabo. Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning. The expectation issue.
Expectation.
Go ahead.
Hi,
Morning. Just manage your expectation. Go ahead. We wish you the same.
I just want to say Happy Christmas and thank you guys so much for the level of responsibility being doing that on the radio for the past year, especially this year.
Okay.
And then I just want to say Happy Christmas to you in studio and the rest of the other guys.
Okay. Thank you so much. You can also.
Yes. Let's see if I can pick this call. This person's been on the line. Good morning. Morning.
The entire Truth family, the State of Edition family, the TBS family, the Truth family. Good morning to entire country, peace-loving people of Nigeria. Especially Merry Christmas to Mr. and Mrs. Kukwe in Mama's Town. Special Christmas, Merry Christmas to Mr. and Mrs. Queen, to our own community.
Okay.
Good morning to the entire country. And what I want to say is, outgoing partisans did, we shouldn't imitate the same thing. When President comes to country, no, we shouldn't do that. We are too old to be doing that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Let's person on the line. Go ahead with this person. The feedback too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning, Marka. Let me say good morning to Omi.
Morning.
There's a section of someone from location District 50.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys, the entire RCR team. There's no regret for making RCR my favorite station in Nigeria. Yeah, so I love the station so coming.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to all captain members that are studying your voice a lot. Yeah, let me say Merry Christmas to the president-elect. Wish all Liberian Merry Christmas. We pray that we celebrate this day in peace. That we will observe 2024 to come and see our new president leadership.
Okay.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get a little musical breakout, man. Yes, this is yeah, gotta give us one chance. Let's get this one. This is Mariah Carey and Justin Bieber. The song is the number one on the Billboard for Christmas. I just don't know. It's an old song, but it's been rated at number one now just because of the Christmas season. All I want for Christmas is you. For Christmas is you. Major General Prince Johnson. Merry Christmas. The song is rated number one on the Billboard. All I Want for Christmas, Mariah and JB. Oh yeah. Good morning, J. Kenneth Maycor. Merry Christmas. And so yeah, we can do like 4 or 5 more calls until 9 o'clock. So nice song here, number one, the Billboard. All I Want for Christmas is you, Mariah, JB. Yes, let's pick a few more calls up until 9 o'clock. Yes,
0770202579 is the other number you can call to participate on the show. Big brother Jala, you're calling, you can come through. Yes,
yeah.
We were listening to the music.
Okay,
yeah.
so he falls in. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, man. All I want for Christmas is just Moringa Zero. Nothing much.
Moringa Zero?
Yeah, Moringa Zero. That's all. Oh, the business how. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chief.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Carlos. We're calling from Wheeler. I'll give you contact.
Okay, Wheeler.
Yeah, I called this morning to extend my Christmas greeting to all Liberians and also to the two FM families. And also, my senator, the powerful senator, in my contact. Senator Prince Johnson, and also John Malcolm, and the rest of the people.
Okay. Yes. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
The senator's in legend now.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're live on air. Go ahead.
Good morning, Marka. This is Chastity Cooper. I call from Coffee.
Okay.
I may extend compliment of the season to everyone, and more especially to the 12 family. Well, Marka, I'm a bit confused. Is it Merry Christmas or Merry Christmas?
Oh, it's Merry.
You can say that.
It's MERRY, my young man.
Wow,
Wow,
man.
I think you recommend Merry Christmas, MERRY.
Okay, that's social media on there. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, beginning again, boy. I don't know.
I'm Junior from City. I want to extend Merry Christmas to Reverend Pastor and Mother Pastor and that of my family, the total family.
Okay.
For people from me to you people.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Pastor Alfred Milson, Christ Embassy. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Alfred Milson. Hope you're doing pretty fine this morning. Merry Christmas, Isaac Winger, Bishop Isaac Winger, Bishop Agnes Bako. Merry Christmas, celebrate well. Yes, celebrate well. I know that there is a tomorrow. Every one of you. Yes, don't be carried away. Let's pick our very last call this morning. This person on the line. Good morning, y'all. Last caller. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Marka.
Morning.
I'm feeling like I said, give her Jesus coming at the joint.
Give her Jesus. Okay.
Man got 3 players name. Wow.
Yeah. I really appreciate you guys, man. And don't cry and give it. I really appreciate you all, man. But when you said something about for the people in my TV, and the people in my TV, like all the Lord they go for people and to say that they are hospital people here.
Man, Lakante, you're not for that Kante, you know. Let's forget about Maggie Boom, man. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so when I saw the vice president yesterday passing, I was like, wow. Two friends that broke the news about the vice president coming to the country, the Senegal, almost all of the media with the story, but no one gave me credit. It was just a more local representation. I don't think it was fun, man, because now the BBC they could go directly. BBC, I think you guys in the media, what you guys in the media, you have someone your credit.
Yeah, we broke that news that the the president was arriving on the eve of Christmas. Anyway.
Yeah. It was you guys who broke the news there, and all the media, the people I'm over, they ran with the story, but no one who gave me credit directly. Everybody was just more local radio station. But I was the BBC, they could go directly speaking on the BBC, the representing. So I think you guys should never get more in the record. Thank you very much.
All right, great, and thank you so much. Thanks to all the calls. Thank your calls, your text messages. Thank you so much. Yesterday morning, we woke up. Nowadays the social media bring on some information. Some of them you have to validate them well before bringing it to the public. Yesterday, woke up to the very sad news about the death of a big brother and a friend of the Liberia Revenue Authority.
Yeah.
Yes. Thomas Donar. The entire social media on Sunday yesterday ran with the photo from the LRA bus died in India. I mean, it was a very sad time. There are others who play politics with it, but I mean, once you are dead and gone, I mean, you're gone. But again, to the non-family, want to say, sometimes we don't know how the earth works. We don't question how the earth works. We don't understand how the earth works. Before you and I came on this earth, the earth was in existence a long time ago. Dust we came from, and we all one day return to the dust. That's why when you're on earth, you live the best of life. So tomorrow you will give account with the kind of life you have lived. Want to say my sympathy to the LRA family for the loss of a very strong worker in our country. Thomas doing that, he's been off for a very long time. He has not been coming through the public. Stop hearing from him. And when the news broke back, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Most time we would chat. I had a regular chat with him, but not knowing that he's been battling, illness.
Yeah. Myself didn't know that it was that serious. Yeah. So I was taken by surprise without news of his passing. But we want to extend our deepest condolences to the family, as well as the LRA family and the people of Liberia, the government of Liberia as well. So, I mean, we can question death. Yeah, but God there.
Yes, he brought a lot of zeus, workaholic guy at the LRA. When Alfredo Tama left the Revenue Authority, Tama do now, Anyway, yes, let's do. Thank you so much for all of your calls. Merry Christmas again. Wish your neighbors well. Identify if you have a dime, you can give someone $1 from there. Put a smile on their face. Thank you so much. Keep loving yourself. Keep loving the country, and don't allow this country to go down. To our leaders, those of you who are outgoing, thanks for serving your country well. It was not a mistake that you got appointed. You voted, and you serve well. That's why when you are in leadership, that make sure that you leave a legacy behind. Those of you who are ministers, you're saying goodbye now. Yes. And the ones who are preparing to come on, that's how your own tomorrow too will be like. So when the opportunity is there, and one of the best Christmas I believe that George Weah have done is that PHP Unification Park. That's one of the best Christmas George have done. It was not timely, it came late, but it's a good one. That we all will go there. So we'll look for let's maintain it. And I mean, we can put this country down. No way. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to Dr. Tokwana Tipote. He says, yes, good morning to you, Oniu and Marka. Thanks for all you're doing. Thanks so much, veteran. Tokwana, good morning. Merry Christmas. Councilor Tewan say Gongolo, good morning. Sarah Bessel Yanti said, oh, my struggle yesterday, man.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah.
You couldn't help us more.
I'll get space. I get space.
Yeah, man.
My brother Jeff Josie and I struggling.
But just small in the body.
Yeah.
You could mango your way through. Yeah, anyway. Merry Christmas.
Edward Appleton was there as well.
Appleton. Okay, Appleton. The surprise band.
The Appleton, yeah, he was there.
Yes, and I'm hearing the news that, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Sheikh Kuyate.
Sheikh is well built.
Sheikh is big.
But still are pushing him.
Yeah. Sheikh is always wearing white, so you didn't want steam on his
get messed up.
Yeah, you didn't want steam on his white, so he didn't push too much.
Okay. Yes, good morning to Mrs. Dennis Bellity. Yes, celebrated the Christmas in Saclippi. I've just been told by Cyprian.
Okay.
She identified the kids in District 7 in Nimba, the wife of Honorable Musa Hassan Bellity.
Okay.
Mrs. Dennis Bellity, thank you so much for identifying of the kids for the Christmas in Nimba County. Yes. This is the breakfast show. Let's go for a break. We'll come back. We'll bring on the Reef Breath team with us on this last segment of the True Breakfast Show. This music is just carrying me. Wow. All I want for Christmas is you.
Flow de barrio.net.
Don't care about the present, only need the Christmas tree. I need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with the return of Christmas Day. I just want it for my own, more than you could ever know. They kind which come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish
mistake why Billboard have the song as number one. Number one on Billboard. All I want for Christmas is you. Makes my dreams come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Oh, yeah. Number one on the Billboard chart. All I want for Christmas is you. 6 minutes down, 9 o'clock, Monday morning. This is the breakfast show. Oh, yeah, the markets are all jam-packed. Imagine people selling on the Christmas day while others are celebrating as well. Different people, different country, Liberia. All I want for Christmas. Hey. Okay, let's see if we can get some break from our proud sponsor. Orange is the fastest moving network. It's proud to be associated with the True Breakfast Show on Truth FM. It's a very beautiful piece of music. Yeah, All I Want for Christmas. Imagine, this song was first released in 2018, and it's still number one because of the Christmas on the Billboard. Yes, All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber on the TBL. Let's go for a break. We'll come back. We'll bring on the guys from the Rebirth organization with us coming up on the TBS. Don't go away.
Whoa, that made a football sonny.
Chema, yes. Since when you start liking football business?
Oh, that orange score, my dear. The Gabby feeling the number now. Big player just as scoring 9 times.
Yeah. Myself been playing to score more goals too. I've been playing since day.
Be a football czar. Score goals with your fingers by activating any orange service in the Football Czar campaign. There are 200 daily winners of 1.5 gigabytes of data, 101 weekly winners of a 50-inch TV, 125 kg bags of rice, 32 monthly winners of 1 keke, 1 motorbike, and 30 smartphones, and a grand raffle draw of a brand new vehicle. To check your goals and for more information about the services to activate, dial *009#. For more information, call us on 111 free of charge.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
We don't worry about things that direct connection at all. There's a package for me. There's a package for you. There's a package for everyone. So that I say, I can reach out my West Mongolia and enjoy with confidence.
To activate, dial *888# or subscribe via My Orange app. $1 gives you 50 minutes on net calls and 5 minutes off net calls, or the same dollar gives you 500 megabytes of data. Valid 24 hours. Enjoy using the best mobile network, certified by Ookla second time in a row. Visit our website, www.orange.com.lr, or call 111 for more information.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
I know to this small thing I mean drop.
Small thing, Jimmy. How are you? Let me see the work you're doing inside the house.
Where you from?
What kind of mess you're doing when you're plastering inside the house? So the times you put down yesterday, that air moving already. Then look at the wall. That mud you're using, it all put up like this. I said, what? Tell me, what kind of cement you're using? I told you to use only cement for super plastic.
Damn you. I'm a boss man. I tell you, boy, you know, hey, make it so old.
Look at him there. Far raise that I said, you're not there for me to read.
Yes, indeed. New Semenco Super Blast Cement is the best cement in town for black laying, tile laying, and plastering. Get the new Semenco Super Blast Cement today. Don't forget to ask for our existing products: 32.5-hour grades, 42.5-hour grades, and 52.5-hour grades. Our 32.5-hour cement is good for block making, floor works, and column works. The 42.5-hour cement is great for some foundation, pillows, concrete casting, and road pavement. The 52.5-hour grades is used for the construction of bridges, swimming pools, and walls against sea erosion. Ask for it at all Semenco approved point of sale around Liberia, and you won't be disappointed. Semenco, we build the nation.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations Finals will take place in the Ivory Coast from January to February 2024. And EcoBank is giving away a ticket to the grand final slated for February 11th, 2024. To be a part, simply grab a Visa prepaid card from any EcoBank branch or create a virtual card and shop online. You can also use EcoBank Visa prepaid card to pay for goods and services online or shop at restaurants, supermarkets, boutiques, and at petrol trade filling stations when you buy fuel. Every transaction gives you a point, so multiple transactions equals multiple points, and multiple points give you a better chance to go Cote d'Ivoire 23 finals. So grab yourself a prepaid card now or create a virtual card for all your online transactions and book a seat at AFCON 2023 finals. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
It's time for Africa.
Hey, baby, why you woke up all smiling this morning?
Sweetheart, I'm smiling because the performance last night was extraordinary. Tell me the secret.
Well, that's the power of Herbal Bitter Drink.
What is Herbal Bitter Drink, honey?
Herbal Bitter Drink is totally made from Liberian herbs. Herbal Bitter Drink is a man-powered drink that makes you last longer in bed. It also eases menstrual pain. Herbal Bitter Drink contains 42% alcohol.
Oh, wow. Myself needs to buy Herbal Bitter Drink to always be ready for you. But where can I get this Herbal Bitter Drink?
Herbal Bitter Drink is produced in Liberia, manufactured by CNC, and is sold in various shops and stores across the country. For wholesale distribution and inquiry, call 0770-585-260. Buy Herbal Bitter Drink today and stay refreshed.
I'm on my way now to get my Herbal Bitter Drink.
Of course, baby. Don't forget to always drink Herbal Bitter responsibly. Herbal Bitter Drink is not to be sold to person under 18. Herbal Bitter Drink is the best for you.
So let me entertain you a little bit while we anticipate our guests coming up shortly. This is it's a nice song, yeah. This is Otan by Sako Dia. Yes, this is one of my best pieces right now. Merry Christmas, folks. This is the Breakfast Show on Truth 9 to 6 p.m. Monday morning.
Man, I've been fighting this battle with demons inside of me. I just want to stay in my lane so nobody can bother me. Bitch, I'm too sensitive, it's man catching me ego. Thought I had niggas and someone told me they go rap for me. All along, all of them be jealous. Fake soul, so what's make me nervous? Out of here, bitch, I'm on my peppers. Pull me down, still I'm breaking records. I'm on 1,000, but they wanna take me to 0. Fearless nigga, only God is my hero.
Let your angels cover me every day, cover me every night. Don't take no one else. I'm on the top and I keep on waiting. Higher we go, highest we go.
I'm on a different time, only God can judge. Comical committee suicide, I was pushed to the urge. Anytime I smell my blessings, that be when the devil emerge. My spirit is broken, somebody come take me to church. Mama told me, boy, I'm proud of you. Don't you let nobody lie to you. Jehovah and blessings will carry you. Anywhere you go, the power will follow you. When I was losing the battle, you told me to keep on. And then you gave me your shoulder to lean on.
But your angels cover me every day, cover me every night. No telling what else. I'm on the top and I keep on winning. Higher we go, highest we go.
You counted me out, but I came even harder. You damaged your friend, but I've been screaming louder. I made all this magic like abracadabra. You gonna fire me, but still I'm a power. Can't trust the person who sell out for dollar. Me value control like a vintage Impala. Will be under my downfall, cause I know a lot of you niggas be haters and they grab all this power. You can just stay in your feelings. Me, I just break all the ceilings. I see all you people like miserable feelings. Wasting my time just to fight all these demons. Idols go tend to your rivals. Pray and just pick up your Bible. Y'all don't know why you can't get close to Michael. Me money from them, me just for my survival. Been fighting this battle with demons inside of me. I just want to stay.
That's one of the hitters. Dub song. Yes, I'm on 1,000.
Got a hot niggas and someone told me I they go ride for me. All along, all of them be just.
Merry Christmas, folks. Monday morning. Sometimes Monday become a holiday. It's a regular one. I'm on 1,000. They want to bring me to 0. But God is my hero.
Fearless nigga, only God is my hero.
And the guy who discovered this song, I said, look, there's a new song here, and it's actually trending. Richard Lucini, Richard said, yeah, this song is dope. You have to listen up to this. Yes. So shall I bring on the guys from the Rebirth Library organization? They'll be with us shortly as we talk some issue relating to illicit drugs in the community, in the schools. Very sure I'll bring that on air, but I'm actually feeling myself on a Christmas morning with this music. Music is life, yes. I'm enjoying this one actually. I'm sincerely, I'm enjoying this song. Lots of you are enjoying it too because it's good music. It's called Otan.
Yeah. Man, I've been fighting this battle with demons inside of me. I just want to stay in my lane so nobody can bother me. Bitch, I'm too sensitive, it's man touching me ego. Thought I had niggas and someone told me I they go ride for me. All along, all of them be jealous. Fake souls, always make me nervous. Out of here, bitch, I'm on my peppers. Pull me down, still I'm breaking records. I'm on 1,000, but they wanna take me to 0.
God is my hero, man.
Fearless nigga, only God is my hero.
Let your angels cover me every day, cover me every night. Don't take me what else. I'm on the top and I keep on winning. Higher we go, higher we go.
I'm on a different time, only God can judge. Commit suicide, I was pushed to the urge. Anytime I smell my blessings, that be when the devil emerge. My spirit is broken, somebody can take me to church. Mama told me, boy, I'm proud of you. Don't you let nobody lie to you. Jehovah and blessings will carry you. Anywhere you go, the power will follow you. When I'm
You tell me to keep on, man. Let me say Merry Christmas to Chief Dr. Joy Howard Taylor, man. Monitoring this morning. Good morning, Merry Christmas to you. And well then, so Mrs. Dennis Bellity, good morning, Merry Christmas. Binta Bellity, happy birthday to you. Good morning, Rita May Cole, Merry Christmas. D. Michael James.
Ghana fire me, but still I'm a baba. Can't trust the person who sell out for dollar. Me value control like a vintage Impala. Will be under my downfall, cause I know a lot of you niggas be haters and they grab all this power. You can just stay in your feelings. Me, I just break all the ceilings. I see all you people like miserable feelings. Wasting my time just to fight all these demons. Idols go tend to your rivals. Pray and just pick up your Bible. Y'all don't know why you can't get close to Michael. Me money from them, me just for my survival.
Fighting the demons out of me. Must have been fighting demons are been for Lord. For every new level is a new devil. And stop looking for the devil. The devil is just right on your feet, eh? Oh yeah.
Ride for me all along, all of them together.
He's on 1,000, but people want him to go down to 0.
My peppers,
I'm on 1,000, but want to get me to 0.
I'm on 1,000, but they wanna take me to 0.
And I forget to know that God is my hero.
Fearless nigga, only God is my hero.
Okay, let's get back to business. And I saw right here on the Breakfast Show Monday morning. Merry Christmas. It's on Truth 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is Oni Roberts. Yes, entertainment is part of it. I'm sorry, you can't take it out of me. Anyway, yes, so let's begin for our guest, our last segment guest on the TBS this morning. Rebirth Liberia Incorporated, non-for-profit organization, founded in 2022. Yes, with a group of young men and women dedicated to promoting health and well-being. These are well professionals, and for the level of work they have done over the past couple of months, well, this is how to bring them on the national platform. The issue of facing illicit drugs is something very, very serious in our country. So, yes, so let's see if we can make a short adjustment. Then we'll come back. We'll link up with our guests this morning right here on the TBS on 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Don't go away.
Oh, that made a football sonny.
Chima, yes. Since when you start liking football business?
Oh, that orange squall, my dear. The baby feeling the number now. Big player just like scoring 9 times.
Yeah. Myself been playing to score more goals too. I've been playing since day.
Be a football czar. Score goals with your fingers by activating any orange service in the Football Czar campaign. There are 200 daily winners of 1.5 gigabytes of data, 101 weekly winners of a 50-inch TV, 125 kg bags of rice, 32 monthly winners of 1 keke, 1 motorbike, and 30 smartphones, and a grand raffle draw of a... To check your goals and for more information about the services to activate, dial *009#. For more information, call us on 111 free of charge.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
Okay, yes. Let's see if we can bring on our guests this morning on the last segment of the True Breakfast Show. Again, like I said, they are from the Rebirth Liberia Incorporated. We have in studio with also this morning Jabo T. Doyen and his colleague. Yes, good morning to you, general guys. Welcome to the TPS. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Oni Robert.
Good morning, Mr. Oni Robert.
Okay, so let's do a roundtable now. Let's have a self-introduction. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning to our peace and loving people of Liberia. I wish you all listening on Merry Christmas this morning. It is so good to have us on Christmas Day, you know. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, my name is Derek Kawijar, and I'm from one of the founders of Rebirth Liberia, which we are here to discuss with you.
Good morning to our listeners. I'm Jabo Tapla Doyen, physician assistant by profession, and undergraduate student at the UMU doing clinical psychiatry in mental health, and founder of this unique organization.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Just give us a backdrop. When you talk about Rebirth, what is it about?
Yeah, about Rebirth, we all know that when we speak about rebirth, we are talking about reborn, all right, to be reborn. Okay, and it has to do with our brethren and sisters who are thrown into substance abuse. All right, we actually an organization of rehabilitation, but the rehabilitation process is something that in Liberia, almost everybody is rehabilitating, and Rebirth is saying, why rehabilitate when you have the young people who are into those stuff? And or actually, we know that it is front or the institution, churches, and right within our community? Why can we work with these people who are just coming into it, miss their role, and then why can we give them that birth that they need to tell them that, oh yeah, this is the right track, instead of you going the wrong track? So this is what rebirth is all about, reborn.
Okay, so how long for going the full swing, meaning some of your activities, you care to talk about it?
Yes, some of our activities, for the fact that our primary objective is to do a critical thinking awareness about the negative effect of drugs and substance abuse, especially among young people. So what we normally do, like for example, the first project that we did, we invited 3 schools. ERW Mission School. We also talked to the Vocal Pinsville Mission School. One more school, the African Dreams. So what we normally do, we call these schools, select like each school bring like 15
or
25 students, and we have one hall that we meet, and we call that focus group discussion. And in that, we do a PowerPoint presentation. What we'll be telling the youth what are the drugs and substance abuse, what are their side effects, and if you continue to take these drugs, what are your experiences to live as a young person in the society? How does the society sees you, and how you fit in the society? And like that, we motivate them, and we also tell them about the negative effect of peer pressure. We also tell them about being resilient and being somebody who can be well informed about your own health. And we also tell them about discipline, because if you are not disciplined, it puts you on another path in life that have some negative effect on the society. So we motivate them, we tell them over and over this, it is not good. And people ask questions, they answer questions. We also share some information and materials with them that they will be able to read, at least to help themselves.
Yeah, and to also add to what my brother Jabo just said is that, most of our generation, especially when it comes to student in Liberia, everybody go to school because they have that vision of becoming somebody in the society. They actually want to give back to Liberia what or they feel the old. They want to give it back to Liberia. But then how can this be? We have most of our other youth who feel like, especially like when we were talking to some of the students, I asked every one of them, I always ask this question: what is your dream? What actually you want to become in the society? And most of them will come up with fine ideas of becoming somebody in the society. So how can they become somebody if they don't, or if they are not putting or how they call it, high restriction to these things? That if I do this thing, I'm going to go wayward. Something going to happen to me. This is what I'm going to end up. So these are the things that we bring on board to educate them, especially for our young ones who are into the entertaining field, like want to become a musician and other things. They actually don't see what they want. They don't see the picture clearly, but instead they want to get inspiration before the picture. So by getting the inspiration, it tends to complete hobby.
Let's look at the risks involved in taking in drugs, these terrible substances.
Sir, please. I didn't get it clear.
Looking at the risks involved, because the drugs itself starts not from anywhere. Sometimes it starts from the school going to the community. Let's talk about the risks involved in it.
Okay, so for some of the risks involved in drugs and substance abuse, one, we talk about such a logical effect. One is the neglection from family. So, for example, you came from a good family, and looking at your habit of taking substances, what happened is that it put fear in the family that because of your attitude, you have either the mother and the father having confusion, or the extended family and your immediate family are having confusion because of your attitude. That's one. Another risk could be it leads to mental disorder, because sometimes you keep taking the substance because that's addiction. As you continue to do carry on an addiction, it leads to the brain problem. And we have some photo that we normally show them. Someone who take a lot of substances, what happened? It is possible that it leads to heart problem. It is also possible that it leads to lungs problem. It is also possible that it leads to liver problem, because what happened is that those cigarette or alcohol, it is broken down by the liver. So if you are taking those substances on a constant basis, what happens? The liver gets it works over time, and at the result it shrink. So if you see someone who, because we see this at the clinical level, I work in emergency room, so we see these cases. If you do an imaging of the person's liver or heart, you will notice that the structure of the heart, it will get smaller, or it will have deformity because the person has been taking a lot of substances. That's one. Another risk factor for that would be you may not be who you want to be in the society, because assuming that today, Mr. Robert, you are in studio today, but in the next 30 or 45 years, you won't be effective to be there. So you want someone that you will need to replace. But the question is, who can replace you at that time? So one of the risk factors that you won't be able to meet those the standard that people will need that you can cover. Another risk factor could be one, it put risks on the community, because if people notice that, hey, this guy is taking a lot of substances, because sometimes you take the substances, you need money to refill. So if you cannot have that money, if you're not working, you have to go in the community and harass people, or even sometimes take people property, or even kill, because you need money to support your habit.
Okay, so going forward, I mean, this is no secret now. Before then, people will say, well, the drug users, the end user is somewhere on Gallows Creek or in real life. But now that's the entire country we're speaking of now. Everywhere in Liberia, I mean, it's harming the society. Let's look at the solution. What's the way forward? Your organization got my attention when I see people visiting various schools. All right. Because most of the parents take the kids to school. Well, you don't know how the child is going on throughout the day, what sort of friends they are mixing up. Let's look at the solution. How do we combat, telling our children, if you take this substance, it's dangerous, it could cause this, it could cause that. Let's look at the way out.
Okay, sir. So we are using a resilient approach. What do we mean? For example, like what we're about to do now, we are targeting up to 15 churches. So, okay, let me start with the school first. If we go to the school, we tell the principal that we need this amount of children to talk to them. We set up a committee, we set up a program, we talk. People ask questions because we got a lot of questions that we carry for them with a lot of pictures and videos and see some real life stories. So after we have done with the presentation, the next thing we do now, we have a focus group discussion. So, okay, since we are 25 now, and we have heard some information on this topic, we want people that will represent us in this school. And how are you going to represent us? We have maybe like a farm-made committee or something. Every time, in like 1 month time, we will come and do a follow-up. And the follow-up going to be like this. And we'll come and say, since we left from here, what are some of your colleagues that you guys have seen that taking in this substance? Because we are going to give that strategy how to detect that a person is taking in substance. Like for example, let me talk about the Peace and Vocal Mission. When we went there, some of the students tried.
You mean the Vocal Mission School now?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. When we talk with Mr. Yagbawu, who is the president for the Vocal Mission School, he gave us that opportunity to have that awareness for that day. We'll provide a lunch for them, whatever. Some of them came out and said, the other guy said, for me, one of the reasons for which I'm taking this, because one, this guy that is helping me to pay my fees, he sells it. So in order to pay my fees, I have to go and sell them, and even I myself have to take them. So What we
You mean a student was telling you that?
True story.
A student saying it to you. Okay.
And another student came and also stood on his, because we had two instructors there. Normally we invite instructors to be there. We always told them that if anybody has his or her story to tell, we should consider it. Yes. We shouldn't stigmatize them.
Don't be afraid that the school will not punish you. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Your experience.
Yes. It is better to confess than to conceal information. Because you see, one of the reasons for which sometimes we have some stress disorder or depression because we conceal information. So when there were three and they expressed their how they got into the whole drug issue. So okay. So what came to our mind as organization was since this guy saying that it's because somebody paying his fees for which he's taking the oil, somebody influencing to do that. So what we can do, we are not going to go run behind a person who is giving no. It is not. It is what we are doing. Our primary objective is to tell our youth that hey, you have to be resilient on this stuff. Don't do this. Don't take this because this is side effect. So we can come back and tell and look for people that will say we have 2 or 3 students that are stranded.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for which they are doing this. So if you are somebody or humanitarian, say okay, since this guy he's optimistic that he wants to learn, he wants to do away with this sustained abuse, I think I will have to pay $10 or $20 for his fees.
Is it that something that they said when the drugs is in your system, you have to go and flush it all of that. Sometimes it's confusement. In order that the person will go back if you don't do so.
You see, Mr. O'Neill, let's be realistic. Sometimes most of the people, even to rehabilitate people that is on drugs, be it you flush or not, it actually left with the individual themselves. All right.
Whether you flush it or not, is the individual himself will say, well, from today on, I'll stop doing this.
Because it's not good for me.
So whether you go to rehabilitation center or not.
All right. Because the thing about it is that once you don't make the decision, no matter what people do, they can flush out so many drugs from your system, they will still go back because.
Or should I say a habit? So this other habit from today on, I'm putting away this habit.
I want to see myself like other youth. I can be useful in society. What actually have been lost from me, I can regain it. Like my brother said, the students are actually waiting to work with the organization for their response, because some of them will come out to actually express their stories. And they will ask, how can the organization help us? Because we want to become somebody in society.
In terms of help, what sort of help? I mean, others are listening now. It's not that someone should pay you and tell you to leave your bad habits. So that help you're talking about, what sort of help is that?
Okay, Mr. Robert, like there's a saying. One of the philosophers said this word, but I'm not exactly his name. He said, "We do not have power over our external environment, but we have absolute power over our internal environment." What do I mean? You see, we have thought, feeling, and behavior. So as a human being, to live a better life, your thought, what you think, and how you feel about it make you react to what you want to do. Yes. Yeah. So as an organization, we are not going to give you money. We are not going to say we bring treatment to treat it. No.
You don't even have the money, so
we have the money. But what we can do, we have this critical thinking and resilient thought that we can use to give you all reasonable doubt why this it is not good. That's 1. 2, we'll tell you who are you. You said God made man in his own image and likeness. So, but meaning you have a potential. There's nobody like you. Do you know we have over 7 billion humans living on Earth, but no 2 humans that have the same fingerprint? So that shows that you are different. You are wise. You are strong. You can become who you
can
want to
become who you
become.
want to
It's
become.
love with your determination.
Very well. I mean, everyone on earth have gifts. If you don't have one, you have to pray for it. Anyway, yes.
What is we cannot just go to you one day and tell you this. Mr. Robert, you do know that. Let me say for me, you have to tell me one thing over and over until I've seen reason in it.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on now before we get the telephone lines open up. With this issue that your target now is just a school, but at times to the community plays a very important role in combating the issue of illicit drugs. Are you planning to move into communities now? Your first target is let's get to the schools. It's good that these school administrators they're complying with you. Let's look at your next step.
Yes, we actually have the mindset of moving to the community. That's the reason why we say we will deal with churches, we will deal with the community, we will deal with schools, and we have another thing on mind about dealing with our teen or parental or hood, our teen mothers. All right, we have that into system that we want to deal with them because most of our teenage girls. Most of our teenage girls who we fall into those or into the community are all people that just sit, lost hope, no hope for them. So we actually want to work in the community also.
Yeah, so as my brother said, currently, Mr. Robert, we have an upcoming project in January. This is how it's going to be like. For example, GSA rule or GSA community, we are targeting 5 churches. Each church is going to send 5 youth with 5 pastors or key leaders in the church.
Yeah.
Then we go to soul clinic or another their soul clinic.
What are they sending there for?
Well, very good. This is how we're going to do it. Then we use another area that balance it. So at the end of the day, we combine them. You have up to 15 different groups. So I mean, we have pastors, we have youth, and the reason we are coming to one area is to do a PowerPoint presentation, a projector. And what will be there is that we'll be asking the question. So if you are a fighter and you are a mother, what is your role when it comes to combating drugs and substance abuse? These are questions we'll be asking them. We'll also ask them if you're an imam. There are a lot of questions we give them. After you answer the question, the next thing we're going to tell you is that, okay, these are criteria that we want you to use. Because do you know that as a parent, they cannot even detect whether the child started taking substances?
Okay, it's a good one. So just to ahead of us getting into the phone lines, we're just 15 minutes more to be on the show this morning. I'm giving give both of you 2 minutes. Encourage the schools because there's Jabba was telling me there are some schools when I gave you the opportunity to go through and have the information shared. So I'm giving you 2 to 3 minutes. Right after that, I'll get the telephone lines open up. Encourage school administrators that they should allow you and let you people have interaction with the children, and from there moving on to the community. So you can go ahead and do so.
My good instructors, the society depends on you to have a structured, resilient, critical thinking, and a better youth for tomorrow. We appeal to you to give us the opportunity to meet our brothers and sisters. The reason we are doing this is to educate them on the negative effect of drugs and substance abuse. Remember, your daughter may not be taking drugs. Your son may not be taking drugs. But your son may be affiliated with somebody who is taking drugs. Your daughter may be affiliated with somebody who is taking drugs. So the question is, if you are teaching this child and after 10 years, they cannot meet your expectation, what happened? What will happen to our society? So this is how we're going to do it, please. We are appealing. Before we do any awareness in your school, we have what we call the acquaintance meeting with you. The acquaintance meeting is one, we know each other. You peruse our documents. You got any question you want to ask, you ask that question. Then if you're okay with that, before we can give you a written communication that at this time we want to meet so area, what we can do, we provide a lunch, we provide notepad, we provide pens, flyers, we provide meter for them. So we appeal to you. Without your help, we cannot meet those schools. It is without your help, we cannot go further. So we believe the teachers, the imam, plus rebirth and the media, we can have a brilliant, a vibrant society that will be free from drugs and substance abuse. And at the end, we have a better community. And the community is better, we have a better country. And the country is better, we have a better world where everybody can live in peace and harmony.
Okay. Great. Rebirth organization right here on the TBS is 196.1 the heart and soul life. We can take a few calls up this morning. Yes. Call us on 0770 153 265 to participate on the show this morning. 0770 153 265. You've been following the discussion. Good morning.
My name is James Corey, and I want to bless our children that are in this video. This is a technical and professional issue. I'm willing to write a project proposal for them free of charge. I'm a project developer, I'm a consultant. I'm not just saying I will do it free. What are the conditions? The drugs law that will pass, we have to revisit it to make sure we include that no ghetto exists in Liberia. That's number one. Number two, no officer or postman must be drugs addict. He cannot be arrested for drugs and he is taking drugs. Number three, no farm in this country because there are drugs farm in this country. Marijuana farm, they are here. In Ghana, there are 23 million they control drugs. We are not even 6 million. Because we have problems. We must stop that.
You see, Rwanda, 23 million in population, they control drugs.
23 million plus.
And Liberia is just 5.
Why we in Liberia cannot control drugs? We have our own internal problem. Number four, you running the organization, you must not be corrupt. The headquarters for control of drugs is in Australia. I will develop project proposal for them for 3 components: the treatment, the prevention, and the education. They are jump in the center. No amount of education you can give in this country is the people who you are going to educate, and they are source of supply coming in regularly to the student. So I'm willing to work with them. You can give them a number, and they can meet me. We'll develop a concept paper, identify the project and the donors responsible for it. This can work in Nigeria, in Ghana, and other places. It can work in Nigeria because of our problem. I don't want to name it as what the American people say. There are 3 people in the world: Liberia people, white people, and black people. So that's my contribution, Mr. O'Neill. I really want to say Happy Christmas to all of you at the studio there. I call you today to tell you Happy Christmas.
Okay.
So I'm ready to help.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Call is 0770 153 265. Call to participate this morning. This is the TBS right here, the Rebirth Liberia. Will be at your doorsteps, your schools, the communities. Yes, with the show, please open up to them. Mr. Call raised a very important face. In Rwanda, 23 million in population. The control drugs, Liberia, less than 6 million. We find it difficult. Let's look at some of the challenges you guys face with. You care to talk about it? Okay, hold on. Let's pick 1 or 2 more. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, you live. Go ahead. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, you live. Go ahead.
This is something
We listen to you. Go ahead. Don't hold the line. Go ahead. Oh man. Yes. Let's look at some of the challenges, Jabo, you guys face with.
Yes. So for some of the challenges that we are faced with is one, because for now, every little project we are doing, we do it by ourselves. So we need to meet as many students we can, so that we can only be static in just Pittsville. I can remember the last time we went to a church in Johnsonville. The amount of people were expecting it was more than one.
More than what
Yeah.
we actually expected.
So I can show you. You can't cause somebody to sit with them 3-4 hours and they won't drink water. Yeah. So one of the questions is that we ourselves take the initiative. We ourselves, that's one.
Okay.
And two, I should really appreciate the government, because in a sense that they have policy put in place, even when it comes to the job law and the awareness. They are all the system put in place. But the point is, it is not really supported. It is not very supported.
Okay.
That's one. Two, getting the principals to okay this.
Our communication.
Mr. Robert, you won't believe it. let me just use African dream as a case study.
Uh-huh.
I went there over as if it was the worst thing I've ever done.
You mean the school administration I gave you
restriction?
After had a contestant meeting, they told us we write, but to do it for them, that after 3 days you will go. Go come back. After 3 days you will go until so.
There's something that principal did a really, really, really good.
So let leave it. I mean, these are some of the challenges. I mean, yeah, Brett. Anyway, to start anything, no say you're doing it for your country. There are some schools administration will say no, but you can check up to the next school. But anyway, we appeal to them to give people the go ahead. All right. Yeah, so let's get more calls coming up this morning. If you care to do so, or you can text us. Yes, this is the TBS 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Let's encourage these people, man. When they move on to your school campus, give them the go ahead to interact. But when you interact with the students, what do they say to you? What do you hear from them? What do you say to them?
Yeah, the truth about it is that every school that we go to, because we give the vision, the mission of this organization. So we make them to see the reality in it. And we always told them it is for your good and my good and the society at large. So by the time we are done with our presentation, only thing you can hear from them, oh, so the thing I was doing, it was not good.
It's not good.
Even we told them caffeine, like you say Coca-Cola taking well, we have our pattern of doing our presentation when it comes to the drug, because it's not just cooking or coach alone. We call substance abuse.
Okay. 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 Wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me pick this person on the line. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, I'm Charles Cooper. I call from Coffee to Kuro.
Okay.
Let me say thank you to your guests. I think they have spoken well. And I think one of them did mention about the teachers taking some responsibility. So as a classroom teacher, a professional classroom teacher, I do call to also check in. The people know when we are teaching health science at various schools, we do teach our students about the harmful effect of substance abuse. So it's not that we are not giving them this awareness and other things. We are sensitizing them in the classroom, and we sometimes tell them that as a young person, substance abuse will hamper your future. But you see, environmental pollution is a serious problem in Liberia. The students learn these things, but then they get to the actual environment or community and they are seeing it all around them. And many times there are two kinds of pressure. We got negative peer pressure and positive peer pressure. But you know, it's part of man to easily be worried about negative peer pressure. So you see, students who are even learning these things as a subject in school, they are just validating those teachings that then they want to them. So it's not only about the teacher. I think the issue of drugs is it needs a collective effort. Because when you go in a community, I serve as a community leader before. And you see, one of the reasons this thing happens is that the leaders who are not playing that pivotal role that they need to play. When you see God taking the front position like this, because one way or the other, our leaders are somehow involved. When you also is seriously affecting us and draw rule us quickly. That's my own definition of a drug. Draw rule us quickly. DRUG.
Okay.
So if you are taking in drugs and we are depending on your
So what do you go for? What do you go for? The one who bring it in country or the end user?
And these guys, the guy was saying, I said, you have to use your number 6 in security because they are not going to well pay. So you got to use the guy's number 6 cents. That's what they use. So they cover this thing and they are able to drop money and allegedly, and they not have the proof. But I think vividly we have seen it right. One upon a time, I think during Madam Ellen Johnson Survey administration, we had that issue of someone having drug, I think one of the motor key and so forth. So it tells you credit that the security sector too, the security sector need to play a pivotal role.
Okay.
I think they need to play the security well, empower them so that they can be able to control of what's going on. If that's what we do, we'll keep talking and try to keep growing gradually, and then before 4-5 years time, the country is finished. You'll be working on the street, you guys want to take on your travel.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yes, Jabo and the guy in there. Because of time, I hope we'll do this another time. Yes, I'm continuing to follow all of your work. So just use the next a minute or so to close up, each of you.
All right. Let me take this time to say a very big thank you and Merry Christmas once again to all of our listeners and those who wanted to call and give in their contribution, but because of time, they were unable. I guess that we all will work together to make Liberia a better place. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Liberia.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Oni Robert, because it's not it's not an easy thing to come here without breaking $5. Because the first day we had a contestant meeting with you, I was shocked when you told us like, hey, just I will give it on airtime without any question. So I really appreciate that. It's a sign that collaboratively you are working with us to see how best we can make Liberia a vibrant society for the better of all. So I want to say a very thank you to you and to our listeners. I want to say we appreciate you for your time taken to monitor us and your contribution as well. And to our father that talk about doing a project.
Yeah, so just announce a number quickly. Those 15 who will have interest working with you can call. Yeah, so just do that quickly as we go.
Jabo, my number is 0880 484176.
And the orange number is my Perry. It's 0775 10 12 70 101270.
Okay.
So rebirth, let's Socrates said in a quote, I came, I saw, and I conquer. So we as an organization, our primary objective is to carry on a resilient and critical thinking health awareness, because we have a lot of organizations that are into rehabilitation, they are doing all of stuff, yes, but we cannot do the same thing over and over. So we try to take another approach. For example, you see the mosquito in the community get the bad people and people coming down with malaria. While people are treating the people with malaria, we will say no. We'll go and help educate the people. Say, hey, malaria comes about because your environment is dirty. You have dirty water here. You have
okay. So gentlemen, we'll look for another time. I mean, you guys. I enjoy the flow of discussion, but I appreciate you all. Trust me. We're gonna do this another time. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing it for your country. It's difficult, yes. The challenges are there, but let's keep doing it until we make Liberia a better place for you and I. All right. Yes, the Rebirth team closing us up this morning, but on tomorrow, as I go, again, let me say Merry Christmas to all peace-loving people of our country. Tomorrow, we are going to go deep into politics. Yes, the issue of the speakership. Now, we have two persons, quote-unquote, who are vying for the speakership. We have the representative of the Unity Party, Richard Kuhn, and of course the CDC representative, Fonanti Kofa of Grand Crew County. The speakership position will become our 55th speaker. So of the two, we'll be telling you the for and the against. Why those of you who your people have voted for, why you should vote Richard Kun instead of Fonanti Kofa. I mean, no personal issue with Fonanti, but if Fonanti can do one simple thing for Liberians, Fonanti is a lawyer of the Maritimes, the lawmaker. Fonanti is a lawyer of what? The Central Bank of Liberia, the Deputy Speaker. It's the same time the lawyer of the LTA. This is what we say conflict of interest. It's not possible to have a speaker to be the mouthpiece, the lawyer of the Maritimes. The same time, it's one branch of government. A person can work in one branch of government, then in another branch of government. It's not possible. Why would I will prefer? Mind you, a week ago, I was pushing for debate, but the debate didn't go on. Now we have two of them. I would prefer Richard Kun than Fonanti Kofa. Fonanti who wants to be speaker. Liberians, Fonanti is a lawyer of the Maritimes. He is a lawyer of what? The Central Bank of Liberia, the LT, and so forth. Will bring you more. I'll give you 10 reasons why Fonanti should not be speaker. And I'll prefer the Unity Party man, Richard Kun. Thanks so much for being on the TBS today. We'll be back on tomorrow. Thanks to the entire team, Marka Davis, Richard Lucene being on camera. My name is O'Neill Rabos. I say tomorrow, I'll tell you, I'll give reasons why. Fonanti undermines Buffer Chambers all along. Both of them from the same party, the CDC. He was deputy. He's never supported Buffer Chambers. Now he wants to be speaker, right? Okay. Tomorrow I just gave you 10 reasons why. And those of you who your colleagues, we don't have voting rights. We don't. So those of you who will be casting your votes, will be telling you, say, if you make this mayor as speaker, there will be a serious conflict of interest. I mean, we prefer Richard Kun than Fonanti. Yes. Let's leave it all. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Have a very beautiful Christmas. Celebrate well. I'll be back on tomorrow. My name is O'Neill Rappers. Blessed day. Bye-bye.